Session 15, Horizontal Pod Scaling, HPA. Horizontal Pod Scaling, single topic. HPAs are stable resources in auto scaling, version 1 API group, and their job is to scale the number of replicas in the deployment based on observed CPU metrics. Let me tell you, I don't know how many of you recollect that I discussed the concept with respect to instances or instance pools in OCI. There we define the rules. If the memory uses go beyond this limit or below this limit, take a decision, increase the replicas or increase the instances, spin up more instances or terminate instances. Similarly, if you think of similar scenario here, that okay, if and by the way, this is a consist of a walkthrough example, which you will see actual action happening, pods scaling up automatically and going down automatically based on the workload. You will be simulating the workload in the lab assignment. So actually you will see how it actually works with the rules. So we'll discuss theoretically, I'll talk about the commands and you'll implement that on your system. Auto scaling version 2 API allows scaling based on more than just CPU, and we'll be using version 2. Depending on what version is available, you can use that. It works like this: you define a deployment that makes use of pod requests, pod resource requests, where each container in the pod requests an amount of CPU. You deploy this to the cluster. Also, you create a HPA object that target the deployment, and as a rule that says something like this: if any pod in this deployment uses more than 60% of its requested CPU, spin up an additional pod. Once the deployment and HPAs are deployed to the cluster, scaling operations become automatic. One thing worth noting here is that HPAs update .spec.replicas field of the target deployment. While this update is recorded against the deployment object in the cluster store, it can lead to situations where the copy of the deployment YML file in your external version control system gets out of sync with that which is currently observed on the cluster and worked used. This is example. Run and expose PHP Apache web server. We were lucky that we got a real ready image with some meaningful code inside it, and we can put some load on the cluster and we can try that. We shall use Docker image based on this PHP Apache image. The Docker file of this image look like something like this. That install PHP Apache index.php and change the permissions of this index.php. It is served under a default web directory. It defines the index.php page which performs some CPU intensive computations like some variable, simple variable, using a loop with so many times, and then displaying okay, this square root calculation. I mean some mathematical expression just to keep the system busy. Now first we'll start the deployment running the image and expose it as service using this configuration file. This is the configuration, this is the YML file. You can directly deploy it because it is available at this URL. So you can directly pull it, investigate it, and then try it. So I directly deploy this file. The content of this file are, if you look at version 1, apps version 1 deployment, Apache PHP Apache, selector PHP Apache, replicas, we are starting with one replica, containers PHP Apache coming from this HPA example. It is available under K8's repository, port number 80. Alright, resource limit, CPU 500 milliseconds, request CPU 500, 200. And then this is another, we are creating a service, attaching it to this label selector PHP Apache. And running this selectors PHP Apache which is created in the deployment. So this is the relationship setting. Create a horizontal pod autoscaler that maintains between 1 and 10 replicas of the pod controlled by PHP Apache deployment. we created our first step of these instructions. Roughly speaking, horizontal pod scaling autoscaler will increase and decrease the number of replicas to maintain an average CPU utilization across all the pods of 50%. Since each pod requires 200 millisecond 200M cores by kubectl run, this means an average CPU uses of 100 millicores. And this is what we create now. kubectl autoscale deployment PHP Apache CPU %50 and 1 minute maximum 10. Minimum number of replica 1, maximum 10. And we apply it, your autoscaling is created. And now get HPA. When you say, you will see your HPA, PHP Apache deployment. And right now there is no target, not being used, unknown, not able to fetch. Minimum pods 1, maximum pods 10, replicas 1. Right now I just created it. Note that current CPU consumption is 0% or whatever. In my case it is unknown right now, since we are not sending any reports on any request to the server. So now we need to send some request to the server. Increase the load. We start a container and send an infinite loop of queries to the PHP Apache server. Run it in different terminal, because here on one terminal you are working, you are running the commands. In some other terminal, start sending the loads to it. So execute your favorite command kubectl run in interactive manner from the terminal load generator -rm -- image busybox restart never. Execute this command while sleep, do get and pull this data. So it will put the load on that image. So when you say get HPA, you will target. It will take 2 to 3 minutes team. Wait for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, and then run the command. You can try multiple times, but you will see that load start increasing after you run this command on the separate terminal. Here the CPU consumption has increased to 223% of the request. As a result, the deployment was resized to 7 replicas based on the load. Get deployment. So you will see that after that you can stop the load. In the terminal where you created that container with busybox image, terminate the load generator by pressing Ctrl C. Then you will verify the result sheet after a minute or so, maybe 2-3 minutes. Please allow that. In my case, I have to wait for 4-5 minutes. Then only I was able to get this load back to 0. So get HPA, get deployments, PHP Apache, and your replicas will be decreased back to number 1. Here CPU utilization dropped to 0. So HP autoscale the number of replicas back to down to 1. Autoscaling the replicas may take time. I must say once again, let me tell you team, I verified these example yesterday only. All the screenshots were updated yesterday, because things are changing so fast that I have to update myself. I have to update my examples and versions. That's all for this session. Thank you very much.